What is up? What is up? What is up, everyone? It is Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here with our OSU Buckeyes sim for week number 10. It is a big one in the simulated season, at least what NCAA football says. This should be a night game, and I think the Buckeyes are actually a little bit lucky that it's not, because the whiteout will not be quite as insane at noon as it will be at 7 o'clock. But it's going to be a night game here in the sim. Both teams are, as advertised, undefeated. You can see 7-0 number 2, Penn State, 6-1 number 3, Ohio State in the sim here. And should be a pretty rowdy one in Happy Valley. Let's go ahead and get this one off. Jaden Fielding will kick it off. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Let's do this thing, Chicken Wing. Happy Friday afternoon to all of you. Travion Henderson makes a tackle on special teams. That's not James Franklin, but here comes their quarterback, Drew Aller. I believe that he will play. He's going to be a little nicked up. They've kind of been playing some gamesmanship with him all week, but he will start. They're going to go right to left on your radio. Now they're going to go heavy backfield with their two stud running backs. You can see Katron Allen and Singleton. They'll actually run it to the third running back, which is Wallace, in that heavy formation there. And that is the youngster, Cam Wallace. He's just a redshirt freshman from the Georgia area. Quick little throw right side. That's the beast of a tight end, Tyler Warren. He gets past downs with a first down speed. And Warren has turned into quite a weapon. Their best receiving weapon. He is 6'6", 261, the senior from the Virginia area. Now play action, Aller with time to throw. Deep over the middle. Got him and caught it. And he squeezed it in there to his receiver. And that's Liam Wallace on the catch. Liam Clifford, the brother of Sean Clifford, also from St. X High School. Good run there. Sorry, the roster is very large. I can't get like a smaller version of it, I guess. Here comes Allen, and he'll try the right side, Singleton to the right side. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Good to have you on. There we go. That one's a little bit better. Here is a handoff again. Singleton up the middle. The junior running back. 2nd and 7. Pretty good opening drive here for the Nittany Lions. Aller pointing out defenders. Pressure coming. They're setting up screen left side. They've got a quick little smoke screen to the left side. That's Harrison Wallace III. He is their best receiver. And Wallace sets him up with a 3rd and 5. Let's see if the Buckeyes can get off the field. He will drop out of it. A double mug look over the middle. Caught! No, he couldn't hold on. He tried to go to Singleton out of the backfield. And the Buckeyes will hold here. A kick coming from, I can't tell if that's 94 or 93. It is 91. I was wrong on all accounts. And that is Chase Meyer. He is your kicker. Transfer from Tulsa and from Penn. His 3rd spot. All right, well, 3-0 on the opening drive. Nittany Lions drive right down the field and then stall out and have to settle for a short field goal. Here comes the Buckeyes on offense. Again, in that Nebraska game in real life, the Buckeyes played very, very good defense and not particularly great offense. There are a couple of superstars on the Penn State side of the ball. Number 11, Abdul Carter, is certainly one of them. You see them here at the bottom of that defensive line of scrimmage. Here is a handoff. They'll try to run it. Judkins bounces off one and then will be tackled very quickly there. They'll say just a gain of 1 before Zaki Wheatley, the safety, gets home. 2nd and 9 now. Howard back to pass. Will Howard zip it to the right side. Got a man in Emeka Egbuka for a first down. He had enough of his body beyond the line when he caught that ball. That's the way they teach you to run that stick concept. Back to pass now. Howard again. Now he'll roll. Now he'll dump left side. Henderson. And Henderson will be pushed and shoved out of bounds by A.J. Harris, just a sophomore, a true sophomore transfer from Georgia. He is their top corner, number 4. A.J. Harris. Motion from Egbuka. They'll fake the pop. They'll give the pop pass. First down, 45 to the 50. 45 on the other side. And a big run after the catch on the pop pass for Emeka Egbuka. Buckeyes into Nittany Lion territory here. Here comes a play action to Henderson. Pressure coming, and he'll be sacked. First one of the day. There he is, right on cue. Abdul Carter. Very, very talented junior pass rusher, 6'3". 252, and he is a stud on the bottom of that line, and you saw he got home that time. beating Josh Fryer on the right side. For me, I chose to put Donovan Jackson at left tackle and then Luke Montgomery at left guard. That's a better, and I know that Zen Michalski is a little nicked in real life, so my guess is that we'll probably see Donovan Jackson at left tackle. We'll see, I guess. Here comes a stretch to the right side, and there's just nowhere to go. And now a 3rd and very long. And the will be fast and furious here today. Howard on a 3rd and very long. Now back to pass. He's got good protection. He'll fire out of bounds. Everybody was covered downfield. And the Buckeyes will punt on their first drive. So credit the Nittany Lion defense. And after one drive apiece, Nittany Lions 3, Buckeyes 0. And this one bounces out of the back of the end zone from McGuire. And now the Nittany Lions will start from their 20 with, again, this full house backfield. All 3 of their talented running backs, 2 superstars, and then the true freshman. I think we might get a hold here as Singleton got through the hole, got skinny through the hole, and the cameraman seems to think that it's going to be on number 71, and that's Oyavayevega Ioni. Holy smokes, what a name. Olavayevega Ioni. Wow, okay. On the all-name team. Now pressure up the middle. Hit as he throws, and he got it quickly to Wallace, but a nice tackle by Jermaine Matthews, who's out there. And now a 2nd and 17. Out of the pistol. Very, very delayed handoff. It's going to be Singleton. He'll try the middle, and he'll be dragged to the ground by Ty Hamilton. And Nicholas Singleton, the running back there. Now trips to the right side. 3rd and 11. Blitz coming from the Buckeyes. They're setting up another smoke screen to the right side, and he got popped quickly. Denzel Burke on the coverage again. That's Liam Clifford, younger brother of Sean Clifford, also a St. X prospect from the Cincinnati area. And Caleb Downs returns this punt, but he'll take the fair catch. So, Buckeyes back on offense, and it gets loud here again. Not a night game in real life, but it is in the sim. A lot of people, I think, probably surprised that it wasn't a night game. Howard, deep shot, left side, got him in! Oh, just out of bounds. Travion was open, and it just blew a little out of bounds. Oh, man, he had him on the deep shot, too. 2nd and 10. RPO right side, got it. Jeremiah Smith, broken tackle, first down. Look at that run after catch. He appropriately has been buffed significantly, and I went ahead and ran it back. Middle of the middle of the season, kind of started the whole thing and did some force winning to make sure that the Buckeyes record was the same, and that, like, for instance, Penn State's was the same, Oregon's was the same, just to try to replicate some of the reality. But I did get the roster buff, so Jeremiah Smith has gotten a big one. Deep shot, right side, and out of bounds. Ibuka was double covered, 2nd and 10. He's up to a 90, came out of the box at an 84, and he was awfully darn good. Now he's up to a 90 with a spectacular catch rating of 97. Sack up the middle again, 2nd of the day. This passing game just taking a little bit too long to develop right now. How about big number 28, Zane Durant? He's their best defensive tackle at 6'1", 288. And now I've got another 3rd and long here. You can see Durant just pushes Tegrin Chabola down to the ground. And 3rd and 16 now. They'll go 5 wide. For Will Howard, back to pass against the 4-man rush. It holds up. He'll go deep. Middle, wide open. Ibuka, 15, 10, 5, and he'll be tackled at the 6. And if Will Howard puts that on him, it's a touchdown. Ibuka had to stop and turn around and come back to the football. Look at this throw. I don't think Howard maybe even could believe how wide open he popped. He fired at 51 yards, but look how Ibuka had to stop his momentum completely, turn around, and that allowed the speed of A.J. Harris, that sophomore corner, to catch back up with him. Instead, it's going to be 1st and goal. Maybe they just delayed the inevitable. We'll find out. Here's Henderson. He'll try the right, and he'll lose yards. Stuffed very quickly there. Jalen Kimber, the cornerback, making the tackle. 2nd and goal now. Howard back to pass against the 4-man rush. Floats it. Wide open end zone. Touchdown, G. Scott. What a catch for the senior tight end. He's going to flash a little Heisman pose. I don't think you're going to win it, G. Scott, but what a catch and a throw from Will Howard. The only person in the stadium that was going to catch that one was G. Scott on the corner. Just feathers it in there. Look at, he didn't really need to. What a throw and what a catch. And no review of the spot. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 3:53 on the first quarter clock. And Fielding's kick is up and it's good. 7 minutes, 65 yards. And a touchdown to G. Scott Jr. And that kick, excuse me, is returned by Anthony Ivy, sophomore wide receiver. All right, Drew Aller back in the pistol. He'll give it to Singleton. Nice blocking up the middle. Singleton, and he'll be hit hard there. But give him 8 before Hancock and company can bring him to the ground. So he's run pretty effectively to start the game. Hey, Mason, welcome in. Here comes Singleton. No play action. Aller left side. Caught quickly and then tackled immediately by Hancock as Harrison Wallace III gets another catch. 7-3. Buckeyes leading Nittany Lions on the road. Number 2 versus number 3 in our sim. I think it's number 3 versus number 4 in real life. Pressure coming. Sacked by Sawyer. We need some of that tomorrow. Jack Sawyer gets around the end, and to the ground goes Aller. And we'll have to look at Jack Sawyer here. He came over and rushed on the left tackle side. They kind of swapped spots or had some sort of a crazy game going, because Tuimoloau ended up inside of him, even though Tuimoloau at the bottom, you can see he's also an X factor now too, Tuimoloau. Oh, I guess Sawyer's on that side. I guess Sawyer just rushes from that side. How about that, TFL? Tyleek Williams and then Sonny Styles. Now a 3rd and 22 coming up for the Lions here. Back to pass. Aller, they're setting up screen. Left side. He's got Singleton with 1 man to beat, and Caleb Downs says, nuh-uh, I'm on you. Like white on rice. And a 4th and 20 will net a punt for the Nittany Lions. So a couple of wins in a row for the Buckeye defense. Let's see if the Buckeye offense has more points in them. Here comes Downs from this 25, and he'll be stopped at the 38-yard line. In the shotgun now, Will Howard, senior quarterback. And he'll give it to Travion up the middle, and Travion just having a hard time getting the run game going. He'll pick up 2, and that's all. 35 seconds left. This has been a quick first quarter. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports is the channel, working our way through our official season Ohio State sim. Here's Tate over the middle on a drag route. First down and into Nittany Lion territory, as that's going to do it for the first quarter. How about 123 yards passing for Will Howard in quarter number 1, and a touchdown pass to his tight end G. Scott. At the end of 15, it's 7-3. Buckeyes lead. Again, only place on YouTube that you can find these simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Appreciate everybody being on. Thanks so much to all of my subscribers. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, we'd really appreciate that. We're at about 1,130 of you right now, which we really appreciate. And make sure you hit the thumbs up button as well as it continues to grow our college football audience. Also, stay tuned for tomorrow afternoon. I'll be bringing us our weekly Browns sim. Here comes Howard. Left side throw! Knocked away. Nice coverage. Really good coverage. That's Cam Miller, the corner, who was one-on-one with Jeremiah Smith, and that is a tough battle for anybody in the country. Now 3rd and 12. Howard on the run. Now he'll take off 40, and he'll slide down. No real where to go there. And they'll go a short punt here. This is a very short punt. We'll see what McGuire can do. He'll angle it to the left sideline and out of bounds at the 15. Now, so not terrible. Could have been better. Aller and company back out there now. Drew Aller now back to pass. Looking. Dumps it quickly over the middle, and Jordan Hancock is all over the receiver. Again, that's Liam Clifford, younger brother of Sean Clifford, who's now a backup quarterback for the Packers. Here's option keeper Aller, right side, 15-20. This is not really his game. That's more of Prebilla, the backup quarterback who played last week. But Aller with an option keeper sets him up on a 3rd and 2. Here's the pistol look for them. And up the middle, Singleton. Massive hole in the middle of the defense, and he's going to go 15 yards before being untouched. Rather, 15 yards of untouched running there. 1st and 10 for the Nittany Lions. Option keeper. Give it again. Another hole and another 11-yard gain. So Singleton now 8 carries for 50 yards. The Buckeye running backs so far about 4 carries for 2 yards, I think, between the two of them. Here comes Allen now. Katron Allen. So they go a little thunder and lightning. They got 2 very, very talented backs. Number 13 is Katron Allen, the junior. Number 10 is Nicholas Singleton, also a junior. Here's Singleton again, weaving his way for a first down around that left tackle side. And right now, Penn State punishing the Buckeyes on the ground. Buckeyes cannot get a stop. Whoops, somebody jumped. And he gets back. Now they'll try to stretch it to the right side. Another great blocked play. First down, 15 yards, 12 yards rather, before Caleb Downs makes the tackle. But how about 66 yards now on 10 carries? Somebody's got to do something to shut down this running game. Aller back to pass. He might shut it down by himself. He'll fire right side. It's actually complete to his receiver on that side. That's Amari Evans for a gain of 12 and a first down. Nittany Lions now their first and goal to go. Pistol look here. Singleton up the middle. Just all kinds of hole again. He'll pick up 5, I guess. 2nd and 5. Buckeyes have not been able to stop the run so far in this one. Somebody jumped. They're looking at Tuimolau. The fake number 78, the legend of Tyler Bourne. And it is JTT, and he is responsible for it now. Half the distance makes it 2nd and goal from about the 2.5 here. Both of the talented running backs in the backfield. They're going to stretch it to the right side. Singleton, and he's stopped it. Nope, they're going to say got in. I thought he got in. Late signal, but he's into the end zone. Nicholas Singleton, and the Nittany Lions shoved the ball right down Ohio State's throat on that drive. There's really no other way to talk about it. They ran the ball right down our throats, and we had no answer. So Jim Knowles and company will have to do some soul searching on that sideline again. OSU's challenging the spot. Interesting. Aren't all scoring plays reviewed anyway? Why would the Buckeyes be challenging the spot? I mean, he didn't cross the plane. They might win this challenge, but it feels like it should have been auto challenged from the booth. And it is reversed. Those 3rd and goal now from the 1. A chance to redeem themselves here. Heavy sets on both sides of the football. Turn around, give it again. Singleton, and this time he's in for real. So they delayed the inevitable by 1 play, and now Singleton once again into the end zone, and we're having the same conversation, which is touchdowns, Penn State. You mean that they're going to lose to Indiana, or you mean that if they lose tomorrow, the season is quote unquote over already? Which even with 2 losses, the way that this year's parity is, they could very much still get in, but they would have to beat they would have to definitely win out at that point. Indiana and Michigan, who will try to crawl their way back into the top 25 by then. Howard rolling right and hit as he throws, incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Another shift of momentum. He felt it on that last try. Let's see what Ohio State can do. They'll spread him out 5 wide. Motion coming from Tate. He'll run a drag quickly. Blitz coming. Howard doesn't feel it, and he gets drilled. Get rid of the football. Kevin Winston Jr., the junior safety. And he's in there on the sack. 3rd and 20. Kevin Winston, their superstar safety. You think they'll beat Penn State, but it won't beat Indiana. Okay. I'd say there's a significantly higher chance they lose to Penn State than lose to Indiana, but that's just me. Howard now on the 3rd and 20. He'll go deep. He'll go right side. Double coverage. Can't go. It almost fell to him again. He tried to go Jeremiah Smith, and credit that Penn State defense now. They seem to have been invigorated by that touchdown drive. And McGuire punt from his end zone barely gets across the 50, and Penn State's going to get great field position right here. Gabe Powers on the tackle. All right, there he is. Another set with both of these talented running backs. Motion coming from Allen. They'll fake it. Now he'll zip it over the middle, and it's caught. Nope, dropped. That's Julian Fleming. Buckeye fans remember Julian Fleming, number 3. He's been on our team for the last couple of years. He was the number 1 recruit coming out of high school his year, and he just could never stay healthy for the Buckeyes. You saw little glimpses of it here and there. Transferred back home to his home team, Penn State, for his senior year, and drops his first touch of the day. Now a 3rd and 9. Trips to the right side. Back to pass. Pressure coming. They'll set up another screen. Can they get through? They break 2 tackles, but not 3 and not 4. Simon gets there. Oh, they also made Cody Simon number 0, which is cool because he was number 30 in real life. So I appreciate that roster update from them. 4th and 5, and they'll try to punt, and it's out of the end zone. Not their best punt there for their punter, Riley Thompson. All right, Here comes Will Howard. Got to get something going on the ground. Play action. Fired right side. G. Scott. Take 5 yards every time. I don't think they're sleepwalking Indiana at all, especially because Indiana could be undefeated in a top 6 team at that point. Hopefully the scare last week got their attention. 3rd and inches now. They're going to go 5 wide. Interesting choice. Will Howard, deep drop, so it's not a QB draw. Left side throw. First down and more. Here comes Igbuka to the 45-yard line. Big gainer there on a first down. Will Howard to Emeka Igbuka. Trips to the right side. Howard, left side throw. High in the air, and it's caught by Travion Henderson. That was a lot of work for 1 yard. And then he took a shot from Cam Miller in the process. They go empty again here, 5 wide. Quick throw right side. Got him in the seam. Watch out, Igbuka. 20, 15, 10, 5. Tackled at the 3-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle by Zaki Wheatley. But a seam shot, and Howard read it immediately and threw a beautiful ball on him. Look at this throw from Howard. He saw it right away, and actually it wasn't that beautiful of a pass. Igbuka had to kind of stop and turn around again. So that's 2 potential touchdown passes that Igbuka could have had the throw been just a little bit better. Here's a 1st and goal from the 3. They'll spread them out, and they'll throw. And Howard will be sacked. Pressure right into his grill. Devon J. Thomas, 6'1", 305, a redshirt senior, gets in there again, and another sack for the Nittany Lion defense here. Back them up to the 10. Interesting juxtaposition of styles. Buckeyes get into those goal-and-go situations, and they're throwing. Of course, this time they hand it to Junkins, and he picks up 8. I was going to say, they just haven't run the ball well all game, as opposed to Penn State, who was just lining up and pound, pound, pound. Here's a 3rd and goal, potentially 4-down territory. Henderson, left side, and he'll lose a yard. Just cannot get going, and they will go for it. Wow, 5 wide again. So again, we're seeing the style change. 5 wide on a 4th and goal from the 2. Motion coming. Hot pass. It's going to be Igbuka to the left side. Got into the end zone. I didn't think he was going to get it. He was met by Jalen Reed, the safety number 1. And somehow Igbuka makes his way into the end zone, and the touchdown that he should have had 3 plays ago, he is rewarded with this time. I'm going to be honest, when he caught this and didn't take it wide, I thought he was dead in the water. We're not going to get a replay on it. Sorry there, sports fans. 2:34 to go here in the second half. 14-10, Ohio State. How about that 9-play, 79-yard touchdown drive? And they lead the Nittany Lions now 14-10. Again, appreciate everybody being on. My name is Phil Nagy. The channel is Nagy on Sports. We do simulated sporting events with live original commentary. We do all the Browns games, all the Buckeye games. Technically, we're still finishing a Guardians playoff sim, even though now the World Series is over. It feels less important, but I might try to hammer it out. Also want to potentially start to do the occasional Cavs game, and even the Blue Jackets are young and fun to watch, so maybe we'll do a couple of Blue Jackets games as well, but I don't have either of those new games yet, so I guess I would have to get those. Play action, and hit in the backfield, double sack! Tui Moalau and Sawyer. See ya at the quarterback. And now a 3rd and 21, and the Buckeyes actually called timeout to preserve some clock. 3rd and 21, they're just going to hand it off up the middle. And this time, Ty Hamilton shuts it down, and they'll call their 2nd timeout. So the Buckeyes are going to get the football back here. They've got some juice. And let's see. Let's see if that is going to get him anything. Fair catch called for by Caleb Downs. 43-yard line. They got 1:47 and a timeout. Clock will stop on first downs, of course, for them to reset the chains. Fired right side, dart right into the chest of Jeremiah Smith. And that's over 200 yards passing now for Will Howard. They'll go. They didn't even go hurry up, actually. They just went normal tempo. Clock at 15 when the ball is snapped. Howard, deep shot, right side, single coverage, knocked away. Went for Tate. That's once again A.J. Harris, the 6'1", 193-pound true sophomore, transferring from Georgia. Back to pass. Fired over the middle. Caught by G. Scott. It's a short gain of 7. Sets up a 3rd and 3. Clock still runs. They're saving that final timeout, aren't they? Howard. Good protection this time. Dropped it at the feet, though, of Ibuka. And they're going to go ahead and settle for the field goal now here. Don't really love this choice. 4th and 3, I would say go for it. Here's Fielding from 51 on the road. Got it! Nice kick for Fielding. He has kind of struggled in real life, so good to see him put one through here. 51-yarder. And it's up and it's through. So those 2 timeouts they called at the end of that drive will net them 3 points. But they do leave Penn State with 41 seconds. Maybe they've got a little bit of life left in them, too. They'll see Aller now in a throwing formation. We've only called Tyler Warren's name once. He's the big, talented tight end, number 44. That's where I would go, and he goes to him right on cue, I guess. They'll pick up 11, and they call a timeout. He is their best receiving weapon. He is a monster, Tyler Warren. Back to pass now. Spin move from Tuimoloau doesn't work. They dump it short to Singleton, and Singleton's tackled immediately. They call their 2nd timeout. 2nd and 2 now. 32 seconds and counting. Aller, right side. No! Just out of the diving hands of Liam Clifford. 3rd and 2. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll be sacked again. That's 3 for the Buckeye defense, and the 3rd one that Jack Sawyer's been involved in. He's got 2 solo sacks and 1 that he shared with Tuimoloau. So how about a half coming here for Jack Sawyer? And here's Downs from the 20. And he catches it fairly. Can I say that? Catches it fairly. Fair catches it. 21 seconds. I would be content to just kneel and go to halftime. They're going to throw. Howard. He's got another good pocket. Chimney Christmas has got a lot of time, and he'll throw it away. They'll stay open. 11 personnel here. Again, Donovan Jackson shifted to left tackle. They'll hand it off to Travion Henderson. And even that run only got 2 yards. And that's how the first half comes to a close. Exciting half of football. Buckeyes 17, Penn State 10. Here, big half. How about Emeka Egbuka? 7 catches, 151 yards, and the touchdown. He has been sensational for the Buckeyes here. Penn State, their most effective drive, they just handed the ball off about 7 times in a row. Stroked it right on down the Buckeyes' throats and down the middle of the field and scored a touchdown. Up until then, they have not been super effective throwing the ball. Buckeyes, on the other hand, cannot run at all. But Will Howard is putting together a gem, and they tried to set up maybe a screen, I guess. Lucky to throw that one away. 5. They've done a lot of 5 wide. Interesting, just committing to the pass. Howard hit as he throws, and he just chucks it out of bounds. 3rd and 10. Again, you still have potentially the 2 best running backs in the country, but right now they have gone away from the run. Howard again, pressure coming, watch out! Hit as he throws a 3rd time, and that's the problem, is when you've abandoned the run, those DNs don't have to respect anything. That time it's Danny Dennis Sutton, 6'5", 266 junior. And he gets in there. So 3 incompletions where Howard is hit as he throws and the ball doesn't have a chance. Pressure up the middle. Nice play there. How about Cody Simon there? Wearing that Blocko number 0 jersey. Gets in there in a hurry to disrupt it. I'll give it again to Singleton. He's had much less success here to start this second half. Now 2 carries for -1 yard. 3rd and 11. Let's see if the Buckeyes made that adjustment. Now they have a quartet of receivers to the right side. They'll go over the middle. Caught. 1st down. That is Singleton. And Lathan Ransom in there. I'm not sure if Ransom's going to play tomorrow. I probably should have taken him out. Jalen McClain played pretty well, though, for him. Out of a pistol now. Aller motioning, signaling something to his receivers. Now they'll stretch it to the right side to Singleton, and he's going to be blown up by a host of Buckeyes, including number 2, Caleb Downs. Now they'll spread him out 5 wide. Blitz coming over the middle. Oh, they got behind the second level of the blitzers, and a slant to the running back, Nick Singleton, nets them a 1st down. And now they're inside the 35. So this drive has had some passing. So interesting change of events where they were throwing really well. And now all of a sudden they're passing well to the 2, to the 1. Liam Clifford, the St. Xavier prospect. And the younger brother, of course, of quarterback Sean Clifford. Liam Clifford has them first and goal from the 1. And now they bring the big bodies in. And play action. It's not going to be bid on. How about Lathan Ransom? He'll be credited for a sack and pushes them all the way back to the 9 as they tried to get cute and run play action. And it did not work. Haller now shotgun. Motion coming from Tyler Warren. Warren will stay as an H-back on our right side. They'll try Singleton in the middle. Oh, stuffed in the backfield. Tuimoloau and Sonny Styles. And now a 3rd and goal here from the 6-yard line. Now they're pointing out the linebackers. Buckeyes will rush 4. Pressure again from Jack Sawyer. Aller with lots of time. Right side, picked off! Davison Igbinosun jumped around of Singleton, the running back, and Igbinosun picks it off in the end zone, takes a knee. Buckeye football, and these fans got real quiet real fast. Extended shot of the cheerleaders there. Interesting choice there, NCAA. Can we get some running going? Judkins up the middle. We'll take it. 6 yards. That's like the longest run of the day by far. Let's go. Much better offense when you're balanced. If they know what you're doing every time, it's easy to stop. Left side throw. Got it. First down. Oh, nope, he dropped it. Aggressive hit from the safety. Knocked it out of the hands of Igbuka. Now it's a 3rd down and 4. Back to pass. Howard. Left side throw. First down. Got it to G. Scott. Still a little bit behind him, but he gets the first down. And a little run after the catch up to the 36-yard line. Pistol look here now for the Buckeyes. Judkins in there. Give it to Quinshon. He'll try the left. Get a little juke. First down is now just 3 yards away. Good run of 7. So his 2 carries back-to-back here on this drive. 2nd and 3. Travion left side. And he'll fall forward. Maybe a bad spot. 3rd and inches. No, regardless, is the spot. And Travion tries to go wide, and that was a mistake. He'll be blown up by Kobe King, the linebacker, and the Buckeyes will punt. So they were running the ball better that time. Not sure why Travion, they tried to go that wide outside zone, and there was nowhere for him to bang that ball up. And the Buckeyes will have to punt again. So it stays 17-10 here after both teams have had the ball a couple of times here in half number 2. Here comes Singleton. Back to his big ways with another 8-yard scamper. 20 carries, 86 yards for Nicholas Singleton. 8 minutes on the 3rd quarter clock. Drew Allard, junior quarterback, pump fake. Pressure coming, he'll be sacked by Tuimoloau. The 5th of the day for the Buckeyes. And J.T. Tuimoloau gets there. Back to the 19-yard line. Sorry. Misread it. Haller. Pressure again. Another screen coming. Here comes Singleton. Juke move. Second man can't get through. That's Ransom who got the tackle at 4th and 4. So the Buckeyes do another nice job on defense. Will they be able to put some points on the board this time? Downs will be tackled up. Breaks his first tackle and then goes down at the 35. First and 10. Howard motion coming up, just a little motion, back to pass. Quick throw right side, it's almost picked. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my, Jalen Reed, the safety, literally had it in his hands. It was thinking about which touchdown Nancy wanted to do. Now Travion, right side. Can he pick up 5? He can. Travion with his best run of the day. He'll pick up 8 to make it 3rd and 2. Everything's better when it's 3rd and 2, not 3rd and 10. Howard, they'll stay empty again. They've gone empty a lot. Clearly something they saw. Motion coming, pop pass to Igbuka. They scored a touchdown this way, and he's got a nice first down again. That counts as a catch for him on that pop pass. It is a forward pass from Howard. They do it that way as opposed to the traditional jet sweep, because if it's a fumble, it's just an incomplete pass then, not a fumble. G. Scott, first down and more, 40, 35 to the 30, and it'll be shoved down to the ground. Kobe King, the linebacker, with him. And now the Buckeyes with some tempo. Like this to change it up a little bit. Kobe King, the redshirt junior. Another one of those Michigan prospects, Cass Tech. I think that's the school. It's right across the street from the big house. Remember Mike Weber went to Cass Tech. It was a big deal when we stole him from them. 2nd and 10. Play action. Blitz coming, and there's 4 people in the backfield. And another big sack. Durant got there first, and Will Howard getting beat up a lot here today. 3rd and 17. And I think they're a little bit out of field goal range right now. So the Penn State defense rising to the occasion once again when it needs to. Howard, left side, short throw, and it gets a yard. They're going to try a 52-yarder. We'll see. He made from 51 earlier, going this direction. Jaden Fielding, kick is up. Kick is no good. He yanked it left. So tough field goal for Fielding, made from 51, misses from 52. You can see just tugged on it a little bit, and that thing pulled wide left. So we're going to get a flip of the field and then a first down, Nittany Lions. They still trail by 7. No scoring here in quarter number 3 with 4 to play. Aller floating and just floating it out of bounds. Again, do appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports is the channel. Only place that you're going to find these simulated sporting events with the live original commentary from somebody who would love to be a play-by-play announcer someday. That's me. When my cousin Kit is available, he joins too for color commentary. He's the one who actually played high school and college football. We'll do all the Browns games. We'll bring you that Browns game sometime tomorrow in the afternoon after the Buckeye game ends in real life, but also doing a Buckeye sim season here, as well as some other sports as well. Do appreciate everybody being on again. Thanks so much to all of our subscribers. You guys truly are the best. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe or changed your Gmail account or something, we'd really appreciate the subscription as we continue to grow Nagy Nation. If you want to take your fandom to the next level, you can do that on our Discord channel. There's an invite link in the description of this video. Good tackle there by Sawyer. Discord, you can find out in advance of when we're going to sim, chat with us between sims, vote on various things pertaining to the channel, and even chat during Browns games in real life. Pressure coming, hit as he throws, it's a wobbler and it's out of bounds. So the Buckeye defense has ratcheted it up. Well, frankly, both defenses have ratcheted it up here in the second half. Second half adjustments so far favoring both defenses. Nice punt this time for Thompson, as he puts it out at the 5-yard line. Now Howard back to pass. Got to get rid of it quickly over the middle. G. Scott took a shot. Wow, how did he hold on to that football? They're going to go hurry up. Maybe he bobbled it on the way down. He took a lick. Howard quickly climbs under center. They're going to go with some tempo maybe. Turn around. Hand it off to G. Scott, who was lined up as the running back because they went hurry up and didn't have a running back in the game. That was weird. Okay. You do you, boo. Here comes Howard now. Motion coming from Carnell Tate. Flip it to him over the middle, and Tate kind of got tripped up in front of Harris. Holtz the planets right there. That would be Mars, the bringer of war. If they keep playing, the band keeps playing in the background. 3rd and 3. Howard, first down to Quinshon. Easy pitch and catch there. He'll get up to the 40-yard line. Buckeyes with a new set of downs here. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. This third quarter has been a defense-focused quarter. Both teams heavy with defensive stops, and there's another one. Didn't look like there was a big hole to the right, and he went to the left and ran right into number 28, Zane Durant. That's what it kind of looked like to me. 2nd and 10 here, but we're not going to get it off. Flip the field. All right, well, we got a game into the fourth quarter. I would expect nothing less from these two teams. Again, two top 4 teams going at it here. There's the targets for the primary weapons. I'd like to see Jeremiah Smith have more than 5 targets. Just going to say that out loud for all to hear. Kid is special. Howard, back to pass. Howard, good protection. Now he'll step up and throw it out of bounds. Got decked again. He has been under duress a lot today, especially from the inside. Again, backup guard Luke Montgomery is in there. We shifted Donovan Jackson to left tackle. And so far, he's done a pretty decent job. Wobbler to the right, and it's going to be short of the line. Do they go for it? No, they don't. They got to it too quickly, too. I might have situational coach moded a play there for the Buckeyes instead. Not a great punt. It's out of bounds to the 24. Who's going to strike first here? We've played now a quarter and into a second quarter with no scoring. Singleton, he might to the right side, a big gainer before Igbenosin drags him down, and Singleton has eclipsed the 100-yard mark. That was a big gainer and almost went the distance before Igbenosin saved the touchdown. 1st and 10, Nittany Lions freshly into Buckeye territory. Option keeper Aller. Everybody goes with Singleton, and then Aller gets drilled by McLean, who is into the game. So there you go. McLean did make his way into the game. Some backup safety situation there. Singleton right side. McLean sticks his nose in there again. And that's going to be another tackle. Pistol look here. They got the first down, though. Pressure coming this time. Sawyer is not going to be fooled on the play action, and he decks him. Jalen McLean, I apologize. If anybody from his, how about a quick RPO left side, Singleton's got it spun around, but the Buckeyes are late to pursue. They were all invested on that running attack up the middle. Now empty set here. Blitz coming. It's picked up. Now it's not. Sawyer again. Is that 3 for him? It is. Jack Sawyer, 3 sacks for number 33, and on a 3rd down, it comes at a huge time, and that pushes them potentially out of field goal range. Jack Sawyer right now, just a little dipsy-do underneath that left tackle, Drew Shelton. And they're going to try a long field goal here now, 57-yarder. And the kick is up from Meyer, and it's no good. He pushed it wide right. Buckeyes are going to get fantastic field position here. So remember that 30-yard run from Singleton that started this drive, and then the Buckeyes held fast as that one does get pushed wide right. Who will score, or will anybody score? Could just be the end of things here. 11 to play. Howard over the middle, lots of traffic, and it's caught for a short gain. I think Tate's the one who ended up with it in his arms. Where is Jeremiah Smith? Where is Jeremiah Smith in the running game? Here's Carnell Tate. Howard fires again over the middle. There he is. Smith caught first down and more to the 40-yard line. Get that kid the football. He is essentially unguardable. Essentially. 11 personnel here for the Buckeyes. Motion coming from Tate. Back to pass again. They have thrown the ball a lot. It'll go to Tate, but he gets it knocked out of his hands. Kind of bopped around like some pinball. Jalen Kimber, the one who dislodged it. Transferred from Florida. Jalen Kimber. Back to pass. Howard, 2nd and 10. Long throw, and it's going to be dropped because Amari Evans kind of jumped on top of Smith. That ball, I think, was going to be out of bounds anyway. Now a 3rd and 10 for the Buckeyes. Back to pass. It's getting loud here again. Howard, zip it, middle, first down. What a catch again. G. Scott. That's 2 different times where Scott's gone over the middle. Got drilled right after he's caught it and held on. Now Quinshaw, left side, 20, 15. Quinshaw with his best run of the day. And maybe, just maybe, these running backs could get going here in the 4th quarter. That would be a nice change. It has been all Will Howard in the passing game because the Buckeyes have not been able to run at all so far. Play action. Howard in the middle. Hits a guy on the leg. He was going for Ibuka. Looked like it hit the leg of Amari Evans, the cornerback. 2nd and 10. Still can't get a first down. Quinshaw. Stretch it left side. Blown up by Kobe King. Lost a yard, I think. A little veer concept on that one. Now out of the pistol. Howard back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll be sacked. Abdul Carter. 2nd sack for him. We haven't called his name. He got a sack on the very first drive of the game. Really haven't called his name since. But Abdul Carter is the real deal. He is their best pass rusher, and he made Donovan Jackson look not very good. Donovan Jackson, again, an All-American guard who we have decided for us, we're going to shift out. Makes the most sense for our lineup here on Again Sports to shift him out to left tackle and bring in a backup guard. We'll see what the real Buckeyes do tomorrow, whether they go with another backup tackle or shift out Donovan Jackson. Fielding's kick, by the way, is up and good. And finally, the first points of the second half. And it's 20-10. Buckeyes now. 8:03 on this fourth quarter clock. Drew Aller and company coming back out onto the football field. They'll start from their own 20-yard line. Here he is with both of his running backs, Allen and Singleton. Singleton's had a very nice day. Allen hasn't had that many touches. Here comes Singleton in motion. Back to pass, though. RPO to Singleton, right side. Denzel Burke makes a tackle, and then Sonny Styles shoves him to the ground. That gang tackling mentality, 11 hats to the football. That's what they preach for sure there. Aller now, quick throw left side. And it's caught, really tight coverage by Igbinosun. Harrison Wallace III makes a really nice catch. First down for the Nittany Lions. Under 7 to play, though. Clock starting to become a factor. Singleton, left side. Cody Simon says, nuh-uh, not right here, not right now. Clap your hands together. Drew Aller gets the snap over the middle. Caught. Wallace, first down, found a hole in the zone. And that's a first down just beyond the midfield stripe, and they're going to go hurry up. Clock trickling down towards 6 to play. They trail by 10. Oh, ball fumbled snap. It's picked up by Sawyer to the 40, 35, 20, 10, 5. A scoop and score. Jack Sawyer. A touchdown to go with his 3 sacks, and that might be enough to seal it. It just looked like the snap came off of the center badly, and Jack Sawyer falls on it and runs it in for a touchdown. We're not going to see the snap part of it. We're just going to see the scoop. And how about Sawyer? The athleticism from the big man into the end zone. Unbelievable shock here. The whiteout has gone quiet. And the Buckeyes lead by 17 now. It is a 3-score game. Holy moly, what a play. Jack Sawyer might have just won this football game for the Buckeyes. He may have already with his 3-sack performance, including 2 of them on big third downs. But that scoop and score was nuts. That was crazy, Karen. We haven't seen that before. Just a bad snap, that's part of football. That's a real thing. Over the middle, and the first catch successfully of the day for Julian Fleming, the former Buckeye. Here comes Singleton. Sure, try to run it. Tyleik Williams, give him another TFL. He eats TFLs like Jameis Winston eats W's. 2nd and 13. This place got real quiet, man. 5 minutes to go. Down 17. All of a sudden, Jordan Hancock. He was thinking about which celebration he wanted in the end zone. Drops a pick 6. Now each team has dropped one, I guess. Makes it even on the day. Right side, Aller tipped away by Denzel Burke. The old adage is if he could catch, he'd play receiver, right? That's what they say. Left side throw, this one will be picked. Cody Simon on a 4th down. It's like an arm punt. And now with under 5 to go, the Buckeyes can feel it. They are going to come on the road, and they are going to beat the Nittany Lions. Would love to win by 17. Gosh, what's the spread in real life? 2.5, 3, something like that? 15? I don't know. What is it, 13? I suppose we have the technology. You have the technology, Phil, to look up the line. Left side throw. G. Scott still throwing, by the way, are the Buckeyes, because why not? All right, let's see. Ohio State is favored by 3. The spread is 3. Here comes Travion. A decent little run from him on a 3rd and 10, and he'll pick up a 4th and 2. And the Buckeyes will punt here at a short field. See if McGuire can do something with it. He'll angle it left sideline. It's out of bounds, but it's out of bounds the 26. That punt netted about 15 yards. Blech. Blech, indeed. 3:13 on the 4th quarter clock. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy on sports. This one's been a fun one. Second catch of the quarter, for Julian Fleming. Again, the former Ohio State wide receiver. Aller, again, playing hurt today. And he's gotten beat up a few times. This one's just going to be dropped by his wide receiver. That's Caden Saunders. Back to pass now. Fired over the middle. Caught wide open. Fleming between two people, and Jermaine Matthews has to make the tackle. Maybe you want to put a cover 2 shell on this thing and just keep everything in front of you. Took the blitz and they got beat. Here comes another blitz. He'll be beating it again. Oh, nice tackle by Caleb Downs. Actually pops the ball out, incomplete. 2:44 on this fourth quarter clock. Allard dragged across the middle, caught once again by Fleming. Hey, they remembered that Fleming was on their team. It's just a little bit too little and a lot too late, I'm afraid. For Penn State. Over the middle, he got it. Fleming to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Again, this kid was a 5-star, #1 receiver recruit coming out of high school in Pennsylvania. Goes to the Buckeyes, plays 4 years there, and he just could really never stay healthy. And we saw little bits and pieces of him in the last couple of years, but he was always the 3rd or 4th or 5th guy on the depth chart. And so he transfers back home to Penn State to play his senior year, and he does score a touchdown against his old team. And if Jack Sawyer doesn't scoop and score that, 20-17 feels real scary right now. They're going to try an onside kick. Booted up in the air and easily fielded by Jalen McLean. Calling him Jaden for some reason. 2:23. We'll see if Penn State's going to try to play defense and call timeouts. Here comes Travion. And it'll be blown up right away. And we're going to get the 2-minute warning. Here comes Judkins. Just really nowhere to go. And Penn State does call their timeout. Wow. One of our long-time subscribers, James, would tell you that they stole the wow from the Carolina Panthers. Dump it over the middle. Travion, 4th and 2. I'm going to make us go for it. You know why? Because we can. Whoop, we flipped sides of the field. That was weird. Quinshawn, first down. Ball game. Well, friends, this one was a lot of fun. Buckeyes are going to get the dub. That's another thing I love about the NCAA. The last minute and a half could just go right away like that. 27-17. It lived up to the hype. This was a top 4 matchup. Talent all over the field. And at the end of the day, the Ohio State passing game and defense really did the job here. It's 26th series win. Again, I think they've only lost to Penn State a couple of times. How about Howard today? He was spectacular. They threw the ball a bunch, as we will see here in a moment. He's going to be the player of the game. But Ohio State 27 and Penn State 17 going to be your final score here. Here's Sawyer's scoop and score. That's the one that sealed it for sure. Let's look at some statistics. Easy for me to say. Drew Allard today, 24 of 36, 305, 1 touchdown and the 2 interceptions. Singleton today, 27 for 121. He had the touchdown run as well. Allard got 9 runs for negative 35 yards. Katron Allen just 2 for 11, and then Cam Wallace, the freshman, 1 carry, 1 yard. Singleton also led them in catches, 7 for 49. Fleming 5 for 96 in the touchdown, 5 for Harrison Wallace. How about Tyler Warren today? Just 2 for 29. He is by far their best receiver. Look at that, 93 overall rating. He is their best receiver by far. And they only threw him the ball twice. So that ain't going to get it done. Defensively, Jalen Reed and Kobe King both with 11 tackles and 3 TFLs each. 10 tackles for Kevin Winston. So when your leading tacklers are both your safeties, I like that for us. 2.5 sacks for Abdul Carter, 1.5 for Durant. Jay Thomas had 1. Winston had 1, and Jalen Reed had the other half. No turnovers for the Buckeyes, which was big in this one. For the Buckeyes, Will Howard, 28 of 47, 347, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. But this was the difficult one. How about Travion, 11 for 13? That is not going to get it done. Judkins, 10 for 38. Just 1 broken tackle between the 2 of them. Will Howard 8 for negative 43. Again, that's how they account for sacks. G. Scott today 10 for 90 and a touchdown. 8 for a $159 and a touchdown for Igbuka. 3 catches for Henderson Tate. Just 3 for 47 for Smith. Need to get him the football more often. Jordan Hancock, 13 for Sonny Styles, 12 for Cody Simon, 11 for Ransom, and 10 for Caleb Downs in this one. How about 3 sacks a day for Jack Sawyer? 1 for Tuimola, 1 for Ransom, and the other half was Simon and Tyleek Williams. 2 picks a day, Cody Simon and Davison Igbinosun. All right, guys, this one was a lot of fun. Very excited for our Buckeyes. Hopefully it looks like that tomorrow. We won't have to wait all the way till nighttime. It'll start at noon, high noon, big noon kickoff game, and I'll be excited to chat with you about it after the fact. So that is the way that this one is going to come to a close. Again, do appreciate everybody being on. Here's what the top 25 is in our sim. So 3 Big Ten teams at the top. Of course, Penn State just got that loss. Then you got Georgia, Ole Miss, Miami, who has a loss, but they don't have one in real life. So I've tried to keep it as regular as possible, at least the top 15 or so that at least the playoff will be close. All right, friends, this one was a lot of fun. Take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Join Kit and I tomorrow for our Browns and Chargers sim, probably sometime in the 3 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon range. Actually, I lied. It will not be at that time. I'll have to figure out when that's going to be. Stay tuned to the Discord. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a good one. And today we will say, go Buckeyes. And as always, go Browns.